The old fishing dock stood in eerie silence, the wooden planks groaning softly under the weight of time. A thick mist curled over the water's surface, swirling around James as he cast his line. The lake stretched out before him like a black abyss, the moon's pale reflection rippling with each gentle wave. James had heard the whispers about this place, fishermen who never returned, the distant sound of wailing at night. But he never put stock in ghost stories. To him, it was just another night, another chance to reel in something big. The rod jerked in his hands, his breath hitched. He had something. Reeling in slowly, he felt the weight shift, as though whatever was on the line was resisting. His arms strained against the pull. It was heavier than any fish he'd ever caught. Then, abruptly, the tension vanished. The line slackened, drifting loosely in the water. James frowned. Had he lost it? He leaned over the edge of the dock, peering into the dark depths. A few bubbles surfaced. Then something else. Fingers. Bloated, pale fingers rising slowly from the black water. His stomach twisted as a soaked, disfigured hand reached for the dock, followed by another. A head emerged, sopping hair clinging to a face riddled with decay. Hollow, sunken eyes locked onto his, unblinking, devoid of life. A low, gurgling whisper slithered through the night air. James stumbled backward, his breath ragged. The thing pulled itself further onto the dock, waterlogged flesh slapping against the wood. James turned to run, but his foot snagged on the fishing net. He fell hard, the breath knocked from his lungs. Before he could scramble up, a cold, clammy hand latched onto his ankle. A surge of icy terror coursed through him as he kicked wildly. His boot connected with something soft, producing a sickening crack. The grip loosened. He didn't hesitate. He bolted for his truck, the pounding of his heart drowning out the lapping water. He fumbled with his keys, breath coming in sharp gasps as he yanked the door open and collapsed into the driver's seat. He stole one last glance at the dock. The figure stood at the water's edge, watching him, unmoving. And then, as the headlights flickered on, it lifted a rotting hand and beckoned. James peeled out of the lot, gravel flying beneath his tires. The image of that ghastly grin seared into his mind. The lake had claimed many, and it wasn't finished yet.